Hey everyone, it's me, JB. We are in week 34, so we're going to be taking it back to week 8, which is from Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Live without fear. So if you watched week 8, you will know that I am not a super filthy person, but I do have a one little qualm, planes. And so, I won't go back into that story. But so, that's only the most thing, I guess, that I have, like when I'm like, oh, it's just one of those anxiety things that kind of takes over. But, hasn't kept me from getting on the airplane, but I do say some extra prayers, and make sure everything's right between me and God before I get on before I get on that plane. So now to go a little bit deeper, our first question is, what are your biggest fears? So this one right here, I know it sounds like it's like, well, when you want to talk about my fears, there's a lot of them, but think about your fears and like what is the underlining root in it. I know a lot of people seem to fear death, or they fear not being able to take care of themselves, or there's a lot of little fears that people have, and you can let those fears and anxiety start to take you over. So what are those fears that you have? And then what are some verses that you can use to help you combat those fears? I think sometimes when you take the approach, and I believe we talked about this a couple of weeks ago too, if you take the approach of being ready before you get in the situation, then you're able to battle it better. So identify those fears that you have, and this may take you some time, or you may just be like, nope, I know exactly what they are, and you just write those fears out, and then go to the Bible, go to the Word of God, and find verses and scriptures and anything that you can find to help you to be able to fight that fear, so that when that fear comes on, you have the Word of God to stand on, which is our best defense. So now we are taking it deeper, and we are really getting into it. We are also getting close to being caught up. My plan, still going strong, is to do one a day until we get caught up, which will be, I believe, if I keep on this schedule, I think next week or the week after. But it'll be by the end of October. So I'm trying very hard to stay on that schedule. That's why I keep filming late, because some days that's the only time that I have to, well, during the week, usually kind of late is the only time I have to film. There is a gnat flying around here. I was outside a second ago. I guess they decided to come inside with me. So anyway, while we are going deeper, here we go. We're going to live at peace, in strength, with faith, in perseverance, without complaining, to listen without anger, and without fear. And now we're going to go deeper.